Greetings, warriors of the West. I was going to make a video about Nietzsche's philosophy and how it applies to Western society and civilization, but a friend of mine had sent me a link to a video by Jason Blahas, a very controversial fitness YouTuber. Controversial because he's made up stories about being a mercenary, a martial artist, running black ops, stuff like that. But that's not what I'm here about this for. I've already posted in his YouTube feed on his video about Dr. Ken Leisner, who used the term power look. Well, that's what this video is about. It's a response. And I've only, after 2 years of being out of training and only back since the start of this year, I'm surprised I'm even having to make a response video. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This is an article, "The Noble Art of Physical Culture" by Bob Whelan. If you pause it, you will see when it was originally posted and stuff to his website, and when it was originally published in, well, Hard Gainer magazine. Which was the May and June issue of 1999. Okay, you go over 4 pages in this where I printed it out and I printed it out originally in 2005. Now, this entire article is written by Bob Whelan. He snatches in it the name of Dr. Ken Leisner's article, "Look of Power." And Dr. Ken's last name is spelled Leistner. All right, so Bob Whelan goes on to say, Dr. Ken and others have written about the look of power. You don't get the look of power unless you do the heavy compound exercises, the ones which require lots of recovery time for natural guys. And he goes on to say, the look of power means thickness in the back, traps, glutes, legs, neck, and whole body, not just arms and chest. If people only know that you lift weights when you have a tank top on, you don't have the look of power. The look of power can't be hidden. It has nothing to do with cuts or definition, but size and thickness. If you have the look of power, then no matter what oversized baggy sweatshirt you have on, you still look powerful. Alright. This goes on also to say, Dr. Ken described this well when he said that people who do body parts training look like they're just a collection of body parts that don't seem to fit together. When you have the look of power, you're thick and strong from any angle. Even if you have a raincoat on, you still look thick and strong. Alright, here's what Dr. Ken also said in his article, which I had posted in response to Jason Blahas' video. He went on to say, in it, you must stimulate the large muscular structures of the hips, thighs, lower and upper back to attain the power look. He was the first person I can find that used the term power look. And yet Jason Blahas specifically says in his video about the neck, traps, and forearms to find the power look that a friend of his had wrote an article about the power look and mentioned him. Now, you left, because the way he said it, you left with the, what did his friend, is he saying his friend coined the term the power look? Or as Jason Blahas said it, he himself coined the term power look. Well, the first person I can find that used the term power look is Dr. Ken. And he was lifting weights and writing articles before Jason Blahas probably ever knew what a dumbbell was. Dr. Ken went on to say the ability to carry as much muscular mass as possible at any body weight is limited if these areas are not developed to the greatest possible degree. Now, I wouldn't have made a response video if it wasn't for the simple fact that, well, when Jason Blahas mentioned a friend of his writing an article and quoting him, you're left with a distinct impression that Jason Bloho, or Jason Blaha rather, uh, is kind of saying he's the one that coined the term power look. Plus, he's saying as far as what defines the power look, he is obviously somebody that doesn't understand the power look. It's not defined by a thick neck. It's not defined by your size of your traps. It's not defined by the size of your arms. Before this COVID stuff happened, and I got to where I couldn't work out because gyms were closed, and then when I started back working out, caught COVID, I was working on the power look. I was developing it. And it's like it stated in the Bob Whelan article. The look of power means thickness in the back, traps, glutes, legs, neck, and whole body, not just arms or chest, or in this case, not just your forearms, your traps, and your neck. And as they also said, Dr. Ken said, if you have to look at power, you look thick and strong from any angle. So please, again, as a person who's back working on weights and is striving to redevelop the power look, tell me how one area of the body, one or two areas of the body define a power look. In other words, the forearms and from your traps up to your neck, those don't define the power look. The power look is defined by the overall aspect of how the body looks, not just by this area here, your neck and traps, and this area here, your forearms, or your rear delts, or as he puts stuff like this, the yoke. No, it's the overall look of the body. It's the major areas of the body, how they look. In other words, your neck, your traps, thighs, hips, upper and lower back. That is what gives you your power look, not just specific areas. Specific areas, don't give you the power look, a real power look, man. A real power look is the major, like Dr. Ken said, the major parts of the body build up. That is what defines the power look. We just combine these two things together. Basically, it's your, you look thick and strong from any angle. That means every part of your body looks thick and strong, yes. And as Bob Whelan puts it, it's your back, traps, glutes, legs, neck, and whole body. Not just your chest, not just your arms, not just your neck and traps and forearms. Your whole body, basically, is what defines the power look. Does your entire body, from here down, look powerful? If so, you have the power look. If you have to rely on your chest and your arms to define a power look, if you have to rely on your neck, traps, and forearms to define a power look, you don't really have a power look. That's the areas you have to look at on a person to find out that they to see if they have the power look. Then they ain't got the power look. You should with one glance be able to look and see that the entire body defines the power look. In other words, in short, despite what Jason Blahas said, the entire body at a glance should look powerful. That's what I am striving to regain, is the power look. And the power look, it doesn't matter if you're at my body weight right now, 180 pounds. You can have the power look if your entire body looks powerful. Your body defines the power look from any angle. That being said, my next video will be on Ichi.